Hello everyone, welcome to the Mercury Virtual. Hope you are doing good. Today I am going to continue the same module, that is a website design. Remember, this is the module of the second semester, that is a website design, not the module of the third semester, that is a web application development. It is a module of the second semester, that is a website design. So let's start with this one. Let's start with this module. Let's start with the new concept, that is HTML. So till now we have studied about what is a web design or what is a website design, that is how to design the websites and how to make the websites possible, that is website designing. Now next is the HTML tutorial, that is the next part. So now we focus on the one of the language, one of the scripting language, that is known as the HTML. So that is the HTML language. So before this we have studied about the website design, that is how to design the web pages, that is the website design. That is a part of the website development. But now we will focus on only one scripting language, that is the HTML, right? So let's start with the HTML tutorial in today's class. And in the previous class, that is in the yesterday's class, we have finished with the website designing theory, that is what is website designing, how to do the website designing, what are the advantages of the website designing that is available in the website enrichment, that is the website designing. So let's start with the session of the HTML tutorial. So as we study, there are multiple languages like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, VBScript. There are multiple languages that is available. But as we say that HTML is one of the basic language, so HTML is one of the part of the language that is available in the CSS, that is available in the scripting language, that is known as a scripting language, so that is used for the scripting language. So let's start with the basic language. Let's start with HTML with the tutorial, that is HTML tutorial. So let's start with the HTML tutorial, that is the first part. So this is today's topic, that is HTML tutorials. Now simple easy learning, that is the tutorialpoint.com. This is also available on the internet. So first of all, it is available, that is HTML tutorial that is used. So this is a tutorial that is used on the, or that is based on the HTML. So what is, first of all, what is the full form of HTML? That is a hypertext markup language. That is a markup language, that is most widely used language that is used to create the web pages. So HTML is nothing but the hypertext markup language, that is the most widely used language that is used to write the web pages. So HTML means a hypertext markup language, which is the most widely used language on the web to develop the web pages. And HTML was developed by or created by the Bernal Lee in the late 1991, but the HTML 2.0 was the first standard HTML specification, which was published in the 1995. So basically the HTML started in the 1991 with the version that is the 2.0, but now the new version is in the 1995, that is the HTML 4.0. And HTML 4.01 was a major version of the HTML. It was published in the late 1999. Through HTML 4.1 version is widely used, but most commonly used is the HTML5, which is now extension that is available in the 2012. So the latest version is the 2012, that is the HTML 4.0, sorry, HTML5, that is the latest version, that is also extension of the HTML 4.01. So there are multiple versions of the HTML, but the HTML is started by the Tim Berners-Lee, that is the Berners-Lee in the 1991. Now in the 2012 there will be a latest version that we already studied, that is the HTML that is available in the 2012, and that is more or less related to the Adobe Flash. So this is also used as an alternative for the Adobe Flash, that is HTML5. So it's starting in the 1991, it published in the 2012. Now next is the audience, that is who are the audience who is using the HTML language. So this tutorial is designed for the aspiring web designers and the developer. So whosoever the web designer, whosoever the designer or the developer that will need to understand the HTML in enough detail along with its simple overview as well as the practical study. So there will be a need to study about the HTML, or we can say the HTML basics as well as the HTML practical part, simple overview as well as the practical approaches. And the tutorial gives you enough integrant to start with the HTML forms, where you can take yourself at the higher level of the expertise. This tutorial is based on the it started with the basics and then moves to the higher approach, that you get the better knowledge about the HTML, we can say the deep knowledge about the HTML. Next is the prerequisite. That is, what are the prerequisites that is available in the HTML. So before proceeding with this tutorial, you should have a basic working knowledge with the Windows or the Linux operating system. So before proceeding with the tutorial, you must have a basic knowledge, basic working knowledge with the Windows, with the Linux operating system. Additionally, you must be familiar with. So along with these languages, you also must have familiar with the experience with any text editor like Notepad, Notepad++, Edit Plus, etc. So you must have a working experience, you must have a working knowledge of the or experience of the any text editor like the Notepad, because everything that we write in the HTML, that is available in the Notepad. So experiences with any text editor like Notepad, Edit Plus or the Notepad++. And then also how to create the directories and the files on the computer. That is, how to create one file, how to save the file, how to create a folder. That is also the prerequisite that is available for the HTML. Then how to navigate through the different directories, that is the navigation part. That is how to navigate, how to blink with the different navigation that is used with the different directories. Then how to type the content in a file and save them on a computer. That is how to type the file, how to type the content of the in a file and save them on a computer. That is a basic understanding of that is a prerequisite, that is experience that is available in the Windows, that is available with the tutorial. Then understanding about the image files, then how to navigate through different directories, that is also the requirement. That is how to navigate with the different directories, or how to jump to the different directories. That is also the requirement of the next part. That is also the requirement. That is also, we can say, the prerequisite for the HTML. Then how to type the content in a file and save them on a computer. For example, one of the experience that is used, that is used as a HTML. Suppose when I open the HTML, that is as follows. I type the code over here and simply press the Ctrl S for saving the file. And remember, save the file is always with the .html or HTML extension. That is the extension for the HTML file. Suppose I saved the file with the name computer. So my target is to save the file with the computer.html, because the basic requirement is that save the file with the computer.html. I will do the practical. That is, if I write computer.html and if I saved on the desktop, then click on the save button. This is saved. Now if I open this file, this is available. This is open in any browser. We can open in any browser. Simply right click on it. This is open with, there are multiple browsers that is available. We can simply open with any of the browser that is available over here. For example, it is available by default with the Google Chrome. When I double click on it, so it will be available in a browser, that is a computer. Like this is a computer.html, but there is no, we can say, the body of the HTML, so there is no content that is available over here. So before starting with the HTML, one should have a knowledge of the Notepad. One should have a knowledge of the HTML file, that is how to save the HTML file with the extension. So there are two extensions that is used. One is the .html, one is the .htm. And how to type the content in a file and save them. Then understanding the various image files like JPG, that is a joint photographic expert group, as well as the MPG, that is a motion picture expert group format. So this is the table of the content. First of all, there is a HTML overview, that is the overview of the HTML, that is how to use the HTML, what is HTML. Then basic HTML document, that is what are the basic tags. There is one concept in the HTML that is known as the tags. There is one concept that is known as the attributes. So what are the various tags that is used in the HTML? Basic tags, that is the basic HTML document. Then HTML tags, then HTML document structure. So first of all, there is a title, there is a body part, there is a header, there is a title. Then HTML basic tags that is available, like heading tag, example, paragraph tag, example, line break, example, centering content example, horizontal line, that is the HR tag. In the same way, these are the multiple basic tags that is available for the HTML, or that is available in the HTML. Then next is the HTML element, that is the attribute that is available in the HTML, that is the HTML elements. Now next is there is a difference between the tags and the HTML. Now next is the HTML. No. Larry, your question is HTML is related to XML. No, HTML is the basic concept, and then after that HTML there will be XML, that is extensible markup language, right? So these are the various attribute examples: code attribute, ID attribute, title attribute, that is how to use the attributes, what are the various functions to use the attributes. So in simple terms, tags define the structure of the window. We can say the structure of the window or the layout of the window, but the attribute gives the feature, we can say the functionality. Suppose I want to increase the font, decrease the font, change the color of the font, that is available with the help of the attribute. So tag only defines the layout, but attribute gives the formatting to the layout, right? So there are multiple attributes that is available in the HTML. Then next part is HTML formatting, that is a bold, italic, underline. There are various examples: strike, monostates. These are the various HTML formatting examples. Then HTML phrases tag, that is what are the tags that is available for HTML phrase. Then there will be a programming variable, that is how to declare the variable in HTML, or how to use the variable within the HTML. The HTML meta tags, that is the tags within the tag. One tag is used inside another tag, that is also known as the nested tag or the meta tag. Then how to set a cookie in the HTML, that is a basic concept in the HTML that we will study in this module, in this we can say the PDF. Then comment tag, example, commenting, HTML images. Then we can also create the list in the HTML. There are multiple lists available, like one is starting with the bullets, that is a bullet computer, bullet modem, bullet training, anything that we write that is available in the bullet form. So with the help of HTML we can also create the list that may be in the bullet form, that may be in the 1 2 3 form, that is a numeric form, any form that is used. So in this we will study about the unordered list, ordered list, type attribute, definition list. Then how to insert the images in the HTML, that is also the part of the HTML. Suppose I want to insert the flower image in the HTML file. I can simply insert by using the code that is a img src code that is available in the HTML image link. Then how to set the frames. Frames means dividing the same browser window into multiple parts, that is the HTML frames. Then the HTML blocks, that is the inline element, doping element, division element, span elements. Then HTML colors, that is the color, how to give the color, background color, that is a BG color with the HTML. Then HTML forms, that is how to create the form. Suppose I want to fill the form, that there is a radio button, there is a check boxes. So in this we will also study that is how to create that form, full-fledged form. For example, username, then there is a text box for typing the name. Then password, there is a text box for entering the password. In the same way, there is a male, female, there is a radio button, either male, female. There is a marital status, there is a married, unmarried. That is also used with the radio button. That is at the same time one is selected. In the same way, there is a hobbies, that is a checkbox that is available. There are multiple hobbies that is available, that is carrying out by the person. So that will be checked with the use of the checkboxes. So these are the various topics that is available in the HTML, HTML marquee, HTML header, style sheet, JavaScript. So this is chapter number 1. That is the HTML tutorial. That is the overview of the HTML. So let's start with within 2 minutes. So one is first of all there will be HTML overview, that is the overview of the HTML. So HTML stands for the hypertext markup language, and it is the most widely used language to write the web pages. That is the most widely used language that is available, that is used to write the web pages, that is the HTML. And the first point is HTML refers to the way in which the web pages are linked together. That is, HTML is the way by which the web pages or the web documents are linked together with each other. That is known as the hypertext. So hypertext markup language, as the name advises, hypertext means text that is used for the navigation. Markup means the rules and the regulation that is followed to write the web pages. Language means any language that is used with the HTML, that is used for writing, or that is used for writing the codes. That is a language. So HTML, that is a language that contains some rules and regulation that is used for the navigation, that is known as the HTML. So hypertext, first of all, there will be hypertext that refers to the way in which the web pages are linked together. That is a hypertext. Therefore, the link available on a web page are known as the hypertext. That is, whatever the link that is available on the web pages, that is known as the hypertext. And as the name suggests, HTML is a markup language, which means you use HTML to simply mark up a text document with tags that tell a web browser, that is, how to structure it to display. That is, how to use the HTML, how to use the HTML within the concept of the behind the scenes. That is the HTML that is used to simply mark up a text document with the tags that tells a web browser how to structure it to display. That is, how to display the structure, how to display the variable that is used in the HTML. So therefore, the link that is available is known as the hypertext. And HTML is a markup language. That means simply a markup means that tags, or we can say the rules regulation that is followed within the web browser, within the web content, that is known as the tags, that is known as the markup. That is the rules and regulation that is followed within the HTML. Then originally HTML was developed with the intent of defining the structure of the documents like heading, paragraph, list, and so on, to facilitate the sharing of the scientific information between the researcher. So at the earlier time, HTML is used to share the information, is to facilitate the sharing of the scientific information that is available, that is used within the researchers, between the researchers. Now HTML is being widely used to format web pages with the help of different tags available in the HTML. So whatever the tags, whatever the HTML codes that is used to format the web pages with the help of a different tags that is available in the HTML. So there are multiple tags that is used in the HTML file. Now next is the basic HTML document. That is a basic HTML document, basic part of the document. This is the example of the HTML document. There is a doc type HTML, then HTML head, title. So this is the first we can say the tag that is used, that defines that this is the starting of the HTML, or we can say the starting of the code of the HTML, starting of the HTML code, that is the HTML. And always remember, tags are always enclosed within the bracket. This is known as the left angle bracket, this is known as the right angle bracket, ANGLE, angle bracket. Then next is head, that is used for giving the heading, that is used for giving the title, that is the head. And then next is the title. This is the document title. So this is document title, means that is available in the title bar, that is a title. This is document title, title closed. Then the head will be closed, then the body is starting. So this is always remember that the tags is always closed with a slash. This means this is the closing tag, that is the head is closed. This is the opening head, this is the closing head. That is HTML head, title, then give the title of the HTML or the HTML window, that is a browser window. Then there will be a head closed, then there will be a body starting, then there will be H1. This is a tag that is used for giving the level heading 1, that is the biggest heading level, that is the H1. This is the heading, then the H1 will be closed, then P, document content goes here, then the P will be closed, and the body will be closed, and the HTML will be closed. So these are the various HTML document files that is available within the HTML file. That is the HTML, then there will be a head, then there will be a title, then head closed, body open, then H1, then P will be opened, then P closed, then body closed, HTML closed. So these are the various basic elements, we can say the basic HTML document that is available within the HTML to define what are the various syntaxes to tackle or to use within the HTML file. Now let us save with an HTML file, that is a test.html. As I said you or told you that there are two extensions by which we can save the HTML files. One is the .html, one is the .html. This is the file that is saved with the test.html using your favorite text editor. Finally, open it using a web browser like Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, or the Mozilla Firefox. So you can open anything, or you can open the file with any web browser, that is a Explorer, that is a Chrome, or that is maybe a Firefox. It must show the following output. So this is the output of this one. So this is the, we can say, the Mozilla that is used. This is the title bar, that is this is the document title that is available in the title bar, because we are getting the title in this form. This is the document title. So this is the document title. Now this is the heading that we have given in the body in the H1. H1 means the large type of heading. This is the heading. Then document content goes here. We can write in the P, document content goes here. This is already written in this one. This is the window, this is the browser window that is used in the with the HTML. And this is the available in the browser, that is the Mozilla Firefox. So this is the one of the example that is used. Now just do one thing. I will take this code and paste in the notepad. I will copy this code, go to the notepad, paste in the following code. Now save the code. That is available with the Chrome. Now if I want to open within the browser, that is the Mozilla, then simply right click, open with the Firefox. So this is open in the Firefox right now. Save. This is document title, this is the heading, document content goes here, right? So this is the code that we have written in the HTML, that is a text.html. Now if I want to see the coding, simply right click, open with the Internet Explorer, open with the notepad, or simply goes to the notepad and open the file. Open with the notepad. This is the notepad. Okay, this is the open with the notepad, right? Now my question is to Larry, because we are only available. Any doubts in this program? This is because this is the basic first program of the HTML. So if there is any doubts, you can clarify the doubts from me. Okay, Larry. So this is the this is the starting. That's why I'm asking if there's any doubt or not. Now let us save it with the HTML file, that is this one, this one, this one. I've done this. Now what are the HTML tags that is available, that is used in this basic example that is used? So as told earlier, HTML is a markup language. HTML is a language that is used that make use of the various tags to format the content. So HTML tags is a markup language, or HTML is simply a markup language that use various tags. There are multiple tags that is used within the HTML that shows, that is how to use the various tags to format the content. That is, what are the various contents or how to format the contents that is run by the HTML. So it is a markup language that is used, or that use of the various tags to format the content. And these tags are enclosed within the angle braces. As I say, angle bracket or the angle braces. This is the example of the tag. This is the left angle brace, this is the right angle brace, and this is the tag name. Except few tags, most of the tags have their corresponding closing tags. So except the few tags that is available, most of the tags that is used that have a corresponding closing tags. That is, most of the tags have a closing tag, but some tags do not have a closing tags. I will list what are the tags that is not used for the closing, that is not used with the closing. For example, HTML has a closing tag that is a slash HTML. So remember, always the closing tag is represented by slash. Now this is the opening tag, body, this is the closing tag. Now, above example of HTML document use the following tag. So whatever the example that you studied, these are the various tags that is used within that example. So first is the tag, then there will be a description. There is a doc type. So this tag defines the document type and the HTML version. That is, what is the HTML type, what is the document type, and what is the HTML version that is available within the HTML document. That is a doc type. That shows the HTML version, that defines the document type and the HTML version. Then next is the HTML, that is the HTML tag. So this tag encloses the complete HTML document and mainly comprises of the document header, which is represented by the head. There will be a closing head, and document body, that is also represented by the body and the closing of the body. So that is the opening body and the closing body. There will be head, and that is the opening head and the closing head. So there will be HTML tag that is also used and mainly comprises of the two tags. One is the body tag, one is the head tag. So this comprises of document header, that is represented by the head. There will be closing head as well as the body, that is represented by the body and the closing of the body. So there will be head tag, there will be closing of the head, opening body, there will be closing of the opening body. Now, what is a head tag? What does the head tag do or represents? This tag represents the document header, which can keep other HTML tags like title, link, etc. So that means HTML is also, we can say, the supportive element or the document header that can keep other HTML tags, that can keep, or we can say that can make comfortable with other HTML tags that is used, like the title and the link. So always remember, use the title tag within the head tag. The next is the title. So to title tag is used inside the head tag. As I saw, title is not used as a separate tag, but is used under the head tag. So this tag is used inside the head tag to mention the document title. So if I want to give the title of the web page, that is mentioned with the help of the document, so with the help of the title tag. The next is the body tag, that represents the document body, which keeps other HTML tags like h1, div, p. That means this is the whatever we want to represent in the browser window, that will be represented by tapping into the body tag, and there are multiple tags that is supported within the body tag. And the h1 tag, that represents the heading in the example, p tag, that represents the paragraph. So this is the, or we can say these are the tags that we can say that is used in the HTML, that is used in the or that is used in this example. That is a basic example, that is the first example. All right. So so to learn HTML, you will need to study various tags and understand how they behave while formatting a textual document. That is, how they behave while using the HTML document, while we can say the formatting a textual document. Learning HTML is simple, as users have to learn the usage of the different tags. So learning HTML is simple as how the users use the language, or how the user use the various tags in order to format the text or images to make a beautiful web page. So whatever the web page, whatever the tags, whatever the attribute you use, but the main target is to format the text and the images to make the beautiful web page, that's the attractive web page, so that everyone say, yeah, this is a very good web page, yeah, this is a very good web page. That is the HTML does. Now next is W3C, that is a World Wide Web Consortium that recommends to use lowercase tags starting from HTML4. that recommends that you can use lowercase for using the writing the HTML code, but there is no mandation. We can use either uppercase, we can either use either the lowercase within the HTML, right? Now next is the HTML document structure, that is the next part. So a typical HTML document have the following structure. So a typical document has a following structure that is used within the HTML. So W3C recommends to use a lowercase letter starting from the HTML4. Now this is a typical document have a flowing structure. So first is the document declaration tag, that is the first tag, that is the declaration, that is the doc type, that is the declaration of the HTML, that is the declaration document declaration tag. Then next is the HTML. Then next tag is a head. Then next tag is a heading close, that is a in between the head starting and the ending there will be a title tag. Then there will be a body tag. Then there will be a body document body related tags. Then there will be closing of the body tag. Then there will be closing of the HTML. So first of all HTML, then head related tags, then the head will be closed, then body, then the document body related tags, and the body will be closed, and at last the HTML will be closed. So these are the various tags, or we can say the basic tags that is used within any HTML document. It means all the tags with the will be written inside the HTML dot. What's your query, Larry? It mean all tags will be or will be written inside the HTML tag. Yeah, because this is the main tag. That is, this is the main part that shows the HTML coding. So that is the first tag, that is HTML, and in between there are multiple tags like head, title, anything. So it is every tag is enclosed within the HTML tag. So we will study that in the header and the body tags in a subsequent chapter. For now, let's see the document declaration tag. That is what is the document declaration tag? That is the top type doc that is the doc type declaration. So this tag is used by the web browser to understand the version of the HTML that is used in the document. That is, what is the version of the HTML that is used within the document. So the doc type declaration is used by the web browser to understand the version of the HTML that is used in the document. That is used by the web browser, that is the doc type. Now current version of the HTML is 5. Now current version that is used within the HTML is the 5, and it makes use of the following declaration. So this is a declaration that is used, that is available with the doc type, that is the doc type HTML. This is a doc type HTML. So there are many other declarative types that can also be used in the HTML document. That depends on what version of HTML is being used. So it depends what is the version that is used within the HTML. But when we are using the HTML5 or the latest version of the HTML, the doc type is the current scenario. We can say the tag that is used within the declaration that is used with the current version of the HTML. We will see more details on this while discussing the doc type along with the HTML tags. So first chapter is over, that is your basics of the HTML and basic one example that we have discussed, and we discuss with the help of that example what are the various tags that is available within the HTML. Now next is chapter number 2, that is HTML basic tags, that is what are the basic tags of the HTML that is used within the HTML. So first is the heading tag that is used, that is there are 6 levels of heading that is used, that is the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. There are total 6 levels of heading that is used within the HTML, and you can use the different sizes for your different headings, and it starts with always with the 1. That is the H1, that is we can say the large font, that is the H1 tag. Then the next tag is the H2, that is the lowest version of the H1, then H3, then H4, then H5, and the H6. So there are total 6 levels of heading that is used within the HTML. So any document start with the heading, and you can use the different headings that is used within the HTML, that is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. So any document start with the heading, and you can use different sizes for your different headings. HTML also have a 6 level of heading that is used, which use the elements, that is the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, and the H6. And while displaying any heading, that is while displaying the heading, any heading that is available, browser add one line before and one line after that heading. So any line that is used, that is used within the HTML, and any tag that is used, that is available within the HTML. So browser add one line before and one line after within the HTML while we are using the heading tag. Now this is the example. First of all, there is a doc type HTML, that is a document type, that is a declaration of the HTML, that is the first part, that is a doc type HTML. So it start with the first tag, that is the HTML, then there will be a head, then there will be a title, that is the heading example, then the head will be title will be closed and the head will be closed. So first of all, there will be HTML, then there will be a head, then title, then the title given is a heading example, then the title will be closed and the head will be closed. Then after the head will be closed, a body will be starting, that is a body tag will be started. Then there will be H1, that is it is available, this is heading 1, then H1 will be closed, then H2, this is heading 2, H2 will be closed, H3, this is heading 3, H3 will be closed, H4, this is heading 4, H4 will be closed, H5, this is heading 5, H5 will be closed, 6, H6 will be closed, there will be a body close and there will be HTML close. So these are the this is one of the example that shows the heading example, that starts with the H1 and ends with the H6. So that is the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6, and this will produce the following result. This is heading 1, that is the first part, that is the H1, then H2, that is slightly shrink font uh, uh, as compared to the H1, then H3, and that is again the shrink font, then H4, again the next shrink font, H5 less font, H6, that is this is heading 6, that is also the less font. So these are the H1, H2, H3, H4, H6. So as we go from the H1 to the H6, there are headings that is down, down, down. The font style will be down. H1 contains the high level of heading, H2 contains the low level of heading, then H3, then H4, then H5, then H6. So this is a heading tag. Now let's execute this tag. Copy this tag or copy this example. Go to the notepad, type, paste, then save the file that gives the name, for example, heading dot html, desktop, saved, minimize, minimize. This is heading.html is available. This is heading 1, this is heading 2, this is heading 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 level of heading that is available within this one. And the title example is the heading example. We give the title as a heading example. This is the label, and H1 is heading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is an example that shows what are the various levels of heading that is represented, that is executed by the HTML browsers. Right. Right, so this is an example that shows the various levels of heading, that is H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Now, if I want to add the H7, let's see what happened. Suppose I want to add the H7 also, right? Now, if I again save, again go to the browser, if I press the F5, look, this is a heading 7 with no formatting, that is the same font, that is a normal font is available. So remember, in a HTML, heading always supports the H1 to the H6 tags. That is not available within the another tag, another shape. No, but you start with the H1, it's end with the H6. If I give the H7, that is a different issue, that is a different one. So that is H7 is not supported by the HTML. Only the 6th version, 6 headings, levels of headings are supported, that is from H1 to the H6. Right. This is the heading example. Now, next is the paragraph tag. Before this, let's ask from you, and any doubts anyone regarding the head tag, regarding the title tag, regarding the heading tag? Any doubts anyone till now? Larry and the Benjamin. Okay, okay. Thanks, Larry. Thanks, thanks. What about Benjamin? You joined late. Yes, you are a bit behind. So why you don't you come to the class on the time? That is the main thing, because I've started the class and this is the basic concept, and if you miss the basic concept, then how you catch up this one? But there is one solution for this. There will be downloaded lectures, so you can download them and study. All right. Okay. So let's begin, or let's not begin. Let's start with the continue with the session. Next is the paragraph tag. That is, a paragraph tag is used. It will be uploaded within the 2 days, that is on a Monday or Sunday. Okay. Yes. Pardon, pardon. Which link? Reviews or views? Your sound is not clear. Can you tell me, Larry, again with the help of the chatting, or can you increase your sound? Let's say 10 video paths have not been updated. I'm just coming by confirming from the IT person. Just wait. So I have confirmed with the IT person that will be uploaded soon, and you have to wait for 2 or 3 days because there will be some bandwidth issue or the technical issue. That will be uploaded till 13th of October, that is within 4 days. All the 10 lectures, all the on the 10 days, 14 days, whatever the thing that is available, that will be uploaded very soon within 2 or 3 days. All right. So just wait for 2 or 3 days. It's a inconvenience for us. Okay, Larry. So next tag is the paragraph tag that is represented by the P tag. Remember, heading tags is represented by the H1, H2, H3 till H6, and the paragraph tag is represented by the P. In the same way, HTML tag is represented by the HTML only. Head tag is represented by the head. Title is represented by the title, and the body is represented by the body, and the heading is represented by the H1, H2 till H6, and the paragraph is represented by the P tag. So the P tag offers a ways to structure your text into different paragraphs. So we can simply put different paragraphs. Suppose one paragraph is the introduction to the computer, one is for the input devices, one is for the output devices. So P tag offers a ways of structure or ways to structure that is used to define the body into the browser window into the multiple different paragraphs. And each paragraph of the text should go in between the opening P and the closing P. So we can enclose the paragraph within the opening P and the closing P as shown in the example. So this is first is the declaration, that is the HTML declaration. The next is the HTML, that is the starting of the HTML, that is the HTML tag. Then head, that is the next part, that is the heading tag. Then there will be a title, that is a title tag. Then there will be a paragraph example, that is a paragraph example. So one is the HTML, then there will be a head, then there will be a title, then the paragraph example, then the title will be closed, then there will be a head that will close, then body, then P tag that is used, that is the first paragraph of the text, then P second paragraph of the text, then P third paragraph of the text. So one P is used for the first paragraph, that is written in the first paragraph, then P will be closed, that means the tag will be closed, that the task is finished. Next P, that is the second paragraph, P closed, task will be finished. Next P, third paragraph, P closed, task will be finished. Body is closed, HTML is closed. So this is the example of the P tag. Different P's will be used. That is a one P, another P, another P. The three P's will be used for we can say the uploadation or for writing the paragraph. This is the output of this one. Here is the first paragraph of text, second paragraph of text, third paragraph of text. Now let's compile or let's execute again. Now if I save this one with the help of the paragraph.html, now it will be available on the desktop. If I click on it, the paragraph will be shown. This is the paragraph example, that is the title and that we are giving. That is a paragraph or the title. We are giving the title as a paragraph example. This is the title that is available, that is a paragraph example. Then next is the P, that is here is the first paragraph of the text. This is the first paragraph of the text. Then next is here is the second paragraph of text, second paragraph of text. Then the again P will be closed, and again the third paragraph of text, third paragraph of text. So these are three paragraphs of the text that will be enclosed within the yeah, this is also used when we use the when we type the long paragraph. So starting P will be used, then the paragraph will be written, then the closing P will be used. That is the starting P, then there will be a paragraph. For example, computer is an electronic device, it is used in communication and so on, so on. 2 or 3 lines, then the P will be closed. Then again P will be opened, new paragraph that contains 2 or 3 lines, then again the P will be closed, then again open P, again type the 2 or 3 lines, any 10 line, 5 line, 16 line that is available, then the P will be closed. So there are 3 P's that is available if I want to write the 3 paragraphs, 4 paragraphs, 4 P's, 5 P's. So that is how many paragraph that is available. We can write the paragraph within the P tag, and the P will be closed at the end of the paragraph. So this is the example, that is the first paragraph of the text, that is the second paragraph of the text, this is the third paragraph of the text. Now suppose I want to change the paragraph. Here suppose I write computer is an electronic device. It's your query, Larry. You asked about the long paragraph. Computer is an electronic device that is used for storage, do the processing, and then displays the output. Now suppose I want to write this paragraph. I save this file by using the Control S, or either go to the file to the save, then simply go here, simply press the refresh button, that is the F5. If I go write the refresh button, that is available over here. And suppose I want to write one more paragraph or the same line, that is a copy paste. It will be copied, it will be paste, again paste, again paste, again paste. Suppose these are the various lines. This is just an example. Right. So if I again use the Control S, again go back to the browser, press the F5, that is the refresh. Now look, this is the paragraph, and automatically it will take the one line above, that is a one blank line above the paragraph, one blank line below the paragraph. This is the rule of the paragraph tag, that is the HTML paragraph tag. Right. So one is one line blank before the paragraph, one line blank after the paragraph, that is the P tag. So this is the example that is used, or that is showing the paragraph tag. Now this example is clear to all of you, Larry as well as the Benjamin. Okay, what about Benjamin? It's clear? Okay, so let's take a break of 10 minutes, then after the break we will start with the next tag, that is a line break tag. This is the next, that is a line break tag, that is the BR tag. So let's take a break. Come back from the break. Let's start the session again. Now what's your query, Benjamin? You want a PDF for this module, that is HTML tutorial, right? So this I will share with you. Let's say 10 have not been updated. Okay, okay sir, we are doing typing to yes sir. I'm not, you are using another book and the previous book is a sample. I'm not aware of that. Okay, so I will share this PDF after the class. So let's start with the session first of all, then sharing this PDF HTML tutorial also. So this next is the line break tag, that is how to use the line break tag, or what is the meaning of line break tag. So the line break tag is represented by the BR tag, that is a BR, that is a tag is represented within the angle brackets, angle braces, that is a BR. However, when you use the BR element, anything following it start from the next line, that is a line break, that is a breaking of the line. So anything what we start, or what is starting, that is a line break, that is a break of the line, that is a new line will be inserted, that is a line break tag. And anything that follows it starts from the next line. This tag is an example of the empty container, empty element. That means there is no requirement of closing the BR tags. There is only opening tag that is available. There is no closing of the tag. So there is only opening, that is a BR. There will be no closing, that is there will be no closing of the BR tag. Where do you note opening and the closing tags, as there is nothing to go in between. And the BR tags is used like this one, as a space between the characters and BR and the forward slash. There is a space, there is a BR, then slash, then there will be a space, and there will be a forward slash. And if you omit this space, older browsers have trouble rendering the line break, while if you miss the forward slash character and just use the BR, it is not valid in the XHTML. So it is not valid in the XHTML, that is used for the browsing history, that is used for the browsing content. So this is the syntax that is used, that is the BR, then space, that there will be a forward slash. And remember, there is no requirement of closing the tag, only the opening will be used. So BR tag is used, or that is used for giving the break between the lines. So there will be line break, that means the line will be break, move to the next line. Now this is an example of the line break. This is a doc type HTML. Then there will be HTML tag, that is the starting of the HTML tag. Then there will be a head. Then after the head there will be a title, that is the title tag is used, and the the title shows that the line break example, that is what is the title of this line break, that is a line break example, that is the title. Then the title will be closed and the head will be closed. So again repeating, first of all there will be HTML, then there will be a head, then there will be a title, and the title is using the line break example. Then the title will be closed, then the head will be closed, then the body will be closed, then then the body will be open, new tag will be open, that is the body tag. Then use the P, that is used for the paragraph. So P is used for the paragraph, and write the hello, HELLO, that is hello. Now use the BR line, that is after the hello there will be a line break, that is a BR. Now after the line break there will be a line, that is you delivered your assignment on the time, that is you deliver your assignment on the line time, that is the next line that is used. Then again BR tag, then thanks, then again BR tag, then menas. So these are separated by the lines, or available or come on the within the separate lines, that in one line there will be a hello, another line you delivered your assignment on the time, then next line thanks, then next line menas. So these are the four lines that is available, that is used within the BR tag, that is the BR, and at last the P will be closed, that is the closing P will be used. Then next is the closing of the body, next is the closing of the HTML. So these are the various tags that is used. One is the HTML, then head, then title, then head closed, body open, hello, then BR, P, body close, and the HTML will be closed. So this is an example of the BR tag that is used for the line break tag. So this is the output of this tag, that is the line break tag. In one line there will be a hello, in another line there will be a next line, that is you delivered your assignment on the time, then next. So these are assigned in the four different lines, that is hello, you delivered your assignment on line or on time, then thanks, and menas. So these are the four lines that is available. So this is the output of this line. So let's we can say the let's operate, or we can say let's execute this code. So take this code as this one, that is this one. Again go to the again take the new HTML file, again use the copy and the paste, then again save the file with the line break, that is a line break dot HTML, saved on the desktop. Shit, when you saved on the desktop, a line break will be available, so that will show the output within different lines, that is hello, you delivered your assignment on the time, then thanks, then menas. and the title is the same, that is the line example title. This is the doc type, then there will be HTML, then head, then title, that is the line break example. So in the title bar you see, this is the title bar, this is the label, that is the line break example. Then there will be head will be closed, then there will be a body, that is the starting of the body, then in a P, that is a paragraph, there will be a hello, that is a hello word will be written, then there will be a BR, that is a break line, then you delivered your assignment on the time, then again BR, that is moving to the next line, then again thanks, then again moving to the next line, then menas, then P will be closed, body will be closed, and the HTML will be closed. So these are the this is an example of the line break, and with the use of the line break, 4 lines are written within after the gap of the one line, that is one after the another, then another, then another. This is the example of the line break tag. Now my question is to both of you, any doubt, anyone? Yes, any doubts, anyone, Larry and the Benjamin, about this example, that is a line break example? Okay, what about Larry? You? Okay. Larry, Larry. Okay, Larry, good. So, can we proceed to the next tag, or it's enough for today, because this is the starting first class of HTML. If you think this is enough, then tell me. Don't hodgepodge everything in your mind. It's your opinion. Shall I continue or shall I stop over here, so that you first of all study about the basics, about these 4 or 5 tags, then continue with the Monday's class? So tell me, should I continue or should I stop for the your revision, or we can say for your studies? Okay. Larry opinion is we can stop here on today only, because this is the starting class, first class of HTML. I need to catch up, so this can be fine. Okay, so you also want that the class will finish over here only. Okay, all right, no, not an issue. Monday I will take the class something extra, so that the because you understand the concept within 2 days, there will be a weekend. Yeah, I will share PDF, not an issue. Just a moment. So because there is a weekend tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, so I think that weekend will be utilized for the HTML also, and on the Monday I will starting with the basic, or we can say the continue of this centering content. All right. So I'm sharing PDF. Just a minute. Larry, what's your ID? Either Yahoo. Okay. Sure, Benjamin. I will again try over there. Okay. And Larry, what's your ID? Either on the Gmail or the Yahoo, or both? Okay, both. I have mailed the HTML tutorial to both of you. All right. So okay, and so that's all for today's session. In the Monday session, I'm taking your next topic, that is your next continuation of the welcome Benjamin, welcome Larry, and I'm continuing with the next tag, that is centering the content. So thanks a lot. Bye bye everyone. You too, Benjamin. Enjoy your weekend.